So in today's video, we're going to be dynoing this Harrop Supercharged BRZ. If you guys have been following us along for a while, we actually used this exact same car. We compared it to our car when it had the Sprintex Supercharger versus the Harrop. We just had this car in for some service work. We went down to an 80mm pulley versus the 85. We did a retune. This car's on E72. If you watch one of our recent videos where we actually put our car on this exact same dyno, it made about 400 horsepower, exactly 400 horsepower to be honest with you. We're gonna be able to lay those dyno graphs both on the screen to let you guys do a comparison to see how the torque comes in with the Supercharger versus how the turbo will pull all the way up through the RPM band. So they're both good kits. It's just really a preference of what you're using the car for. But today we're here just to kind of give you guys some numbers, see where this thing lies down horsepower wise, and simple car. Let me go over the mods list real quick. All right guys, as you can see, this is a pretty stock car. This is a CARB compliant car. So it's got the stock manifold down there, as you guys can see right there. It's got the Harrop Supercharger. It's got DW700s. As far as tuning, it's got a flex fuel and a delicious tune on here. Really straightforward, really simple. Got an AWE cap back, but every other pipe on the car is stock. So we're gonna let this thing rip today. We're gonna see what kind of horsepower this compares to our GR86 with a turbo. So we're comparing this BRZ with the Harrop. The E levels are about the same from what I understand. So what are the numbers going to be? What's the torque this thing's going to put out? Follow us along today, guys. Let's check it out. Here's some of the runs, the run files. So we got 4 pulls on it. We're making 333 max right now. We leaned it out a little bit, as you can see here. It actually made a little bit less power. The fan wasn't actually on, so not sure if it was a little bit of heat soak or not, but really impressive to have nice clean lines like this. We'll be able to, at the end of the video, we'll have layover with this versus the turbo, so you can see the major difference on where the power actually comes in on. All right guys, so this wraps up today's video. Here's a quick example of a supercharged car versus a turbo car. Both of them have the same ethanol levels. We'll put all the information down in the description below. So here, if we're gonna look at torque first, red would be our GR86, the pink car, and orange being this particular car. So you got quite a bit of difference here. So red versus orange. This thing's coming up harder. You just see the difference, how it kind of pulls a little bit hard, but they're nice, clean, and smooth. And then if we're dealing with horsepower, talking 400 versus 333. You got a purple versus the blue, so a purple being the supercharged car, the blue being the turbo car. They're actually quite consistently across the board. Coming off, the turbo kind of falls off at the end there. Again, this is just a good example of showing you guys 2 different cars, 2 different builds. Both will pass like all emissions and things like that. So our car has the turbo manifold with the super high flow cat. So both these cars, they're not stinky, they're not smelly, they're making really good power. So to get more power of this, you probably could change some of the manifold. Not suggested, because it has a really nice tone to it with the AWE. And this is a great car. Alex was saying he would prefer this probably on the track. Our car is just a little bit out of control sometimes, just a lot of aggressive power coming on, and super fun to drive. So guys, see you guys in the next video, and thanks for subscribing.